Hey, my name is Meg. Welcome back to my channel. So today, since we are in the throes of spooky season, I thought I would go and do another episode of Spooky Shadows, which means I'm going to use a palette from my collection that I feel has some spooky vibes. So we are going to dip into the P.Louise Hocus Pocus Regain Focus palette. So if you want to see the look I'm going to create with this, then keep on watching. Alright, so if you don't remember from last year, this is one of the palettes that P.Louise came out with for spooky season. They had them as part of their budget box, so I did get one of them with a budget box that I got specifically because I knew one of these palettes was going to be in it, and then I ordered the one that didn't come with it because I knew I wanted both. I do have a video, I think it might just be simply a palette bingo on my channel already using the other palette in the collection, but I don't think I ever actually ended up getting to feature this one at all. So I thought it would be really fun to dig in. If you're not familiar, P.Louise has palettes that tend to have some bulkier packaging. This is in their cute style where it has a little lock that's on it and keeps it locked. It's supposed to be like a book, and then you pull that out and you open it up, and they're bulky because they are double-sided. So we have this side here, and then we have this gorgeous side here with a mirror on both sides as well. But I think we're gonna dip into this side. I really feel focusing a lot on the greens, and then I think I want to pull in this gorgeous shimmery pink as well as a pop. So that's where I'm kind of going with this today. But without further ado, let's just zoom in and get started on the look. So getting started, I think I'm going to jump into this dark shade here, which I can't quite tell. I think it is a black. Either that or it's a very dark green, but I think it'll just be really gorgeous to start off creating some depth and shape. So we're more or less going to be doing a halo eye, but I think I'm going to do a little bit of sort of a split kind of wing in the outer corner just to add a bit of interest to it, and we might kind of drag in the inner corner pointed a little bit as well, but we'll see. Starting off, oh, and I didn't mention this is a Melt Cosmetics tapered shadow brush, more or less just like a packer brush. I think for now, I'm going to keep the shape just sort of like that, but as we pull stuff out and sort of maybe angle out more this way, I think when I do the lower lash line is when I'll add that little bit of kind of tail right at the bottom for a double wing effect. I have to say, before moving on, that is a really nice black. So now grabbing a Luxie 131 mini angled brush, and now we're going to dip into one right here. I think we're going to dip into Death's Door, this right here. We might end up having to add a little something else. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, I think we're going to go into this one, which is in the shadows, just because I think it's going to help transition from the black to any other shades. It'll just help with the blend a bit more. Then grabbing another brush, this is another Luxie 121 mini tapered. It's just stained, unfortunately. But we're now going to go into that Death's Door shade, which looks brighter in the monitor when I looked in, but it's very much sort of a chartreusey kind of green. I love shades like this. And we're just going to start blending outwards. Right, then grabbing a angle brush and one of my favorite gel liners. This is from Melt Cosmetics, and it is the shade Onyx, which is just their black. We're just going to pick that up and start putting this on our waterline, and then also just start to create that shape. And make sure to push it into the lash line too a bit, just to help Make sure that that is seamless. All right, and then carefully putting a little up here too, just to like make sure that that comes across crisp. It just also helps deepen up like the lash line at the end there. Sorry, I probably pulled my mirror like right into the frame and it probably made everything blurry, so I apologize, but just kind of see what we're doing. We're still gonna go over that with some shadow too. So I'm just gonna grab another one of those Essence, I don't remember what, did I call it an elf brush before? It's Essence angle brushes, and we're just gonna like plant that Dark Soul shade, the black, right over top. Then we're gonna grab, it's just like a sort of a flat definer style brush. This is Morphe M432, and I'm gonna jump into that Death's Door shade, so the green, like the brighter green. We're just gonna stamp that right underneath. Just grabbing this really teeny tiny pencil brush with a little bit of the black. I just want it to be like blended at the bottom here, but it's just such like a small space. I don't want it to go everywhere. And then I'm even going to take like a little bit more product on the brush that we used up here of that green. I just need something like really fluffy just to go right over. Like that. I feel like this look so far is giving me very like Creature from the Black Lagoon vibes, which speaking of, there's that new Melt Cosmetics collection. Did any of you pick that up? I was so tempted. I adore Universal Monsters so much, and just the packaging, the theming, they nailed it bang on, but like I'm not blown away by like the makeup, and I don't know, I just, for numerous reasons, just can't really order from Melt Cosmetics, like, not ever again, but just, I have to really think about my purchases directly from them, especially now that they don't seem to be at Sephora Canada anymore. So, bit of a bummer. So I probably won't be getting that collection at all, but we're going on another trip, so I have to hold out and be strong. All right, so time for the shimmer. I just went directly in with some NYX glitter glue with my finger because I'm not going for anything super precise. I just want to add like a pop of beautiful sparkle. I think I'm gonna still go with my original plan. Like there's so many beautiful shimmers on this side and the other side that I think would work amazing with this look, but I just really want to go into this pink here called Don't Ghost Me. I just think it'll be a perfect kind of pop against this like black and like these murky greens. So I'm just going to jump in directly with my finger that I applied the NYX glitter glue with. And we're just going to start placing that all over. Yeah, I think that was a good call. It's just got some pretty like sparkle to it too. I think it just complements the other shadows really well. Ooh, I really like that. So I think that's more or less the look. So as per usual, we'll come back with everything just like finalized and go from there. Finished look, here it is. I love how this turned out. It's very like swampy, grungy glam, which I think I love all year round, but is especially fun this time of year. I had to pair it with a nice, just kind of like swampy green, and one of my favorites is from Unearthly Cosmetics and is their Satin Liquid Lip in Destroy. I don't think this is available anymore. It was part of their like Devour collection, which was their Halloween collection last year. I always get my years turned around. I hope, like I wish that they would, if it's not available anymore, that they would bring this back as like a permanent shade, because it is just the perfect grungy, murky, kind of green color. Oh, I love it. And I think it just plays off this look so well. I just love how this turned out. I don't really know what else to say. It was so much fun getting to play with that palette again, finally featured on my channel, and just do something kind of just like fun and grungy, and I guess maybe kind of a little spooky if we want to call it that. But again, I would wear this all the time. Also had to pair it with my Pumpkin Queen earrings from Darling Limited. These are from a while ago, so I don't think she has these on her site anymore, but I love her stuff. I always recommend checking it out, checking out her shop. Amazing. I will have her linked in the, her shop linked in the description box, just so you can check her out if you haven't already. Not affiliated, like I order, she has sent me stuff in the past, but like I've ordered tons of stuff from her shop myself, and I can't recommend it enough. So yeah. That's about it. If you enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe. I don't know if we're going to get too many Spooky Shadow episodes into this season, but who knows, maybe we'll carry past Halloween, because I am spooky year-round, or try to be. And yeah, that's about it. If you're not already checking me out on my other socials, I'm Spooky Mama Glam on Instagram and TikTok as well, and would love to have you join me over there for more content. But hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you next one. Bye!